Hey coaches, in this video, I'll help you reduce the stress of running coaching sessions, make training more enjoyable, and ensure practices are easier to deliver. Let's go. Number 1, plan your session. A session plan doesn't have to be complicated. Choose a session topic and aim to keep your plan to one page. Note the practices you want to use, how long they should last, and a couple of coaching points for each. Writing a simple session plan should take no more than 30 minutes. Planning before you deliver means you're not making up practices as you go. Winging it through a session is stressful and your players will know you're unprepared. Following your plan prevents the panic of figuring out what practice to do next. You should be concentrating on your players and the current activity. Using a few coaching points for each practice will keep you on track with what you communicate to your players. Giving too many instructions at once will confuse the players and lead them to losing concentration. Keep a copy of your plan with you during the session. That way you can refer to it if you get lost. The first takeaway is make a simple plan and stick to it. Number 2, focus on ball rolling time. Ball rolling time is when the practice is active during the session. The challenge when focusing on ball rolling time is that it means less from the coach and more for the players. That's not as easy as it sounds. It doesn't mean you get to sit down and do nothing. Stepping back and allowing the game to play with fewer interruptions means you're more deliberate about making your coaching points. Once I gave a coaching colleague a stopwatch and asked him to record how long I was stopping my session for. The result was much more than I realised. He told me that whenever I stopped the practice, I would repeat my coaching point several times. That wasted valuable practice time for the players. By the way, for more help to improve as a coach, click the subscribe button below so you don't miss out on my future coaching tips videos. Another way coaches waste time is by going off topic. Their observations are correct, but irrelevant to the session topic or the coaching points. One way you can win back time is during short drinks breaks. You can reinforce the same coaching points you promoted during the practice in those few minutes. Following these tips will increase your ball rolling time. The players won't mind as they get more gameplay and less time standing around. Why not ask a fellow coach or a parent to record your ball rolling time? Or, if you're feeling brave, why not film your coaching session and review it yourself? The second takeaway is less talk from the coach, more play for the players. And number 3, use game-related practices. There are many different practice types and coaching methods for youth soccer. I recommend using game-related practices if you have limited time with your players. When we started playing soccer, we didn't daydream about training drills or patterns of play. We wanted to score goals like Pele or make tackles like Bobby Moore. Over the years, I don't think that motivation has changed. It's just other players that inspire those daydreams now. Soccer should be fun, and what more fun can you have than playing games? To make practices game related, use targets or goals, have opposition, and keep scores. The more realistic your game looks, the more your players get to practice skills like shooting, dribbling, tackling, and even making saves. My last takeaway is, the more it looks like a game, the happier your players will be. To get more coaching tips and simple practice ideas, subscribe to my free weekly newsletter by clicking the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.